Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, HD. I know, I'm one of the 5 people left on planet Earth with a Wii U, and I figured I'd exploit that for content. So that's exactly what we're doing. I haven't played with the gamepad properly in a good while, so this is probably going to be agonizing for some of you, but I hear this is a good Zelda game. So with all that said, let's get into it. So press any button. This game originally came out the year I was born. We're going to play with the gamepad because I'm poor and don't have a Pro controller. Quest log 1. I think, honestly, I don't want to be here too long, and I think we should honour our, I suppose not really fallen hero, but, forgotten hero from Skyward Sword. And that being the legendary hero of Neremik. Will they let me get the C in? No, it's still Neremik. So, Neremik is making a return. On normal mode, of course. And we shall now make a start. This is one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land filled with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. And the Triforce. But one day, a man of great evil found himself the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the Blade of Evil's Bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the light land. This boy, who travelled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. So I believe this is Twilight Princess they're recounting. Or Ocarina of Time, one of the two. But then a day came when a wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depth of the earth, eager to resume his dark designs. Yes, designs, nice going. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. Yes, I think that is Twilight Princess, if I'm not mistaken. So, the memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Okay, so just in case. Clothed in the greener fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. Okay, so I have a feeling we are one of those young people. So, Outset Island. I gotta say, this is looking very HD. Hello. Okay, big brother. Okay. Harassed by birds off the bat. Big brother! Now there's the hero of time, alright. Big brother! He already looks done. This is a version of Link I can finally get behind. I knew you'd be here! See, this is my favourite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookouts. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? So are we gonna get a bunch of dank green clothes, as it were? Anyway, okay, so I just walk into ladders, and like, can I, oh, okay, yeah, I have not played with the gamepad in a while. Is there any way to, like... Well, okay, well, I can break my legs, but no, is there any way to slide down? Seemingly not. So we can roll. This is gaming right here. This is art. Look at him go! Look at him go! Oh, maybe don't look at him drown. But it's like, yo, okay, so how does jumping work? Do I have agency to do so? No. Okay, and damn, okay, he can swim! Okay, I would also like to steal some money off a child that's been trying to get it for longer than me. So, this game is earlier in the timeline than Skyward Sword. No, it's not. It came out earlier in real life than Skyward Sword. I think this is... Yeah, Skyward Sword's the beginning of the entire franchise. I think it's a little bit further down. I think this is after Ocarina of Time. There's something about timelines. So are we in the bad timeline? Because if I'm being honest, I'm not having a bad time, and I'm not sensing many bad vibes. So, hi, Anai-Marie. Press the L right there and use A to talk to me. Try it. That's correct, you're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You can see when you press the L, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to look to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything hard to target, you can press the L to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well, quite indigenous, so think if I say so myself. Yes, indigenous, not ingenious. Right. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag, not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over here and drop by my room. You know, that's like a really sus, and I'm down for that. Okay, so there's no stamina then. Except for when I'm swimming. Okay. So, what have you got for me, suspicious old man, that I've never seen before now? You're growing up, Naimaru, which means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can to get from this point forward. If you want to be wise, you must first know things. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things. Yes, I've been studying all manner of topics for a while now. Now I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and I think you're the one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything you see attacked to the walls is something I've researched thoroughly, and before you ask, yes, I do know my fouling system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Oh, such a racket! Can't you keep quiet? You feel something off my shelves, you ratted hooligan! Honestly, the hooligan referring to his much younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. He hates studying all day, every day. The lad just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No, the brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's any of use to anyone. He simply doesn't know anything besides exercise. He asks you what a brother to do. Do you want us to go beat him up? Okay, well, what's this? So, Sturgeon's 1-point lessons, lesson 1, the energy of life. To be young is to know no limits to one's stamina. To become stronger, one must know oneself. 3 hearts in the upper left shows one's current life energy. Perhaps a fancier way to describe it would be to call it a life gauge. You gain more hearts. If you die, you die. Drink potions to replenish, we guess. I'm just going to pick a few of these at random. Lesson 4, material goods. Yep. No, it's fine. I understand. Look at the Wii U gamepad and I understand what I have acquired. Yes, there's a little bit of an items tab I can tap. I can't display my Wii U gamepad here because nobody's made a capture card for him, but it does exist. And then you. Okay, lesson 8, changing perspective leads to success. Yes, this is just general Zelda tutorial-y stuff. If I hadn't played Skyward Sword before this, I probably would have, read all of those. But I'm on the ball, so we don't need to. So, you're a smart lad, Neremik. You find everything I've written on tacked to my walls will be very useful in lifetime. A lifetime of knowledge all for you. Make sure to take the time to read it through very carefully, and if you don't, you'll end up like that useless hooligan of a little brother of mine who lives downstairs. Well, I did read it. It was just in a different timeline. Yeah, that sounds believable. Okay. Well. Let's have a look at this hooligan brother downstairs, then. I assume this is where they want me to go. Hello! Neremik, is that you? If I recall correctly today, you're the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so old? You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles! You've come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can and then press A. That's how you perform a rolling attack. If you think you understand, then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. So, B is to sprint, is it? Or is it? No, okay, then. Oh, I'm gonna be killed. Such a racket. Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you ratted hooligan! Ah, my brother possesses quite high drug. It's his way of knowledge. He locks himself in the room and studies all day. He is quite wise. With that big head of his, he's hardly accommodating. On top of it all, he's so feeble. At times I feel ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of all that, Neremik. I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold. And for that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. What say you? Do you wish to practice your skills with the sword? Yes. Okay, very good. Your first session will be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not feel my safety. I am ready for you. Whash. Wrong. Press only B. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me, then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target with ZL and tilt L forward towards me and then press B. Come at me, thrust with your sword. Very good. Keep thrusting. It's my birthday today. Gosh, that is enough. Okay, so you got thrust up and down. It is as I foresaw. One day you shall become a master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. If I did give you one, I'm quite certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. But if for any reason you feel the need for more training, then come see me again. So this is quite literally the tutorial house, then. Okay, well, I feel educated. Let us go and celebrate our birthday. Which is in fact happening, we've just delayed. So I think they said this was our house, so... Let's see. Grandmother! I have presents to receive. And I'm like completely not on time, but still. Okay. Is this the this sounds similar to the dorm music from Skyward Sword. Either way. Hello, small woman, hello. I've been waiting for you, Neremik. Neremik. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's clothes. They might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today's the day to celebrate. It's the day you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for the battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Only ways are of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about the Sword Boy. Hanging the family shield on the walls as a decoration is another tradition that has been passed down from those days. Does this all make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Neremik? They suit you perfectly. It's a fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make you favorite suit for tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister, Arrow. Okay, so we need to procure the sister. I don't know where she is. I had to guess. Probably back the way we came. I'm just gonna grab her and bring her back. So yeah, this feels tutorial-y, but not super forced, which I can click and vibe with. Anyway, sister, are you here? No, that's okay. That's combat. So there is no sprint button then. It's literally just. Oh. Okay. First of all, we swim quite fast, and second of all, it seems rolling is like a quicker way to go about doing things. Like, look at him go. Look at him go. He is so fast. How is this happening? Why is this happening? Why did I fall into the ocean again? Almost, but not really. Anyway, yeah, so we now look like Link. I do hope we can change back to our old clothes, though, because I like them. They're cool. And snazzy and shit. Anyway, hello, small child. You are coming with me now. Ah, hi, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look so different. You look like you'd be so hot in those clothes. But I guess they're pretty neat, though. So, anyway, Neremik, can you close your eyes and hold out your hands just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! You got a telescope! This is your treasure's most precious belonging. Treasure it daily. Set it to Y, X, or R and use it by pressing whichever button you set it to. Do it now and see what you can see. Using the gamepad, you can also touch and select items to use. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hee. Oh, and it's right now, looking over at our house from here. So, how do I... So I tap on that and then... Oh, I see. So I can drag it on the gamepad to be anything I want. So if we do R, for example... Hey, what's that, Neremik? You should be using L to zoom in. Next to the red post box. Is that a bird? Huh. Hey, what's that? Are you looking at my post box? Of course I am. I do appear to have, like, severe turbulence, though. It's like, what can I... Okay, so zoom in. Ah! That postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah, Neremik, the sky! Look up in the sky! What? Okay, there's a big bird carrying a child and a ship. Okay, the least you can do is, like, get a shot off, man. Jeez. Oh, good lord, that looks dangerous. Neremik, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can defend yourself with. So what do I go visit Swordman then, I presume? Okay, well yeah, I think we'll go get a sword and then we end this one here. Then we go rescue next time, because that seems reasonable, I'd say. A reasonable level of progress, but not too much. I'm enjoying this some. I'm enjoying the graphics and the vibe. Like, you can definitely... Like, they've definitely done well to hide the fact it's a GameCube game. I think I've always said this, but GameCube games are at the point where you can kind of, like, tell games became a bit more modern. Like, you could put a fair few GameCube games on modern platforms and say, okay, this still bangs. There's, like, N64, and then anything before that is, I'm sorry, is just not. Either way... How do I save? Okay, there's literally a big old button called save on my gamepad. Okay, so, do I speak to you to steal your sword then? Oh, what is the matter, Naimori? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, look on your face. I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Naimori? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? No, sir. The sword can do good or evil. It reflects the heart of the one who uses it. But you cannot have one until you learn the basics, I'm afraid. Wait, so... Okay. Have you come for serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, I suppose so. Is this just the same tutorial as before? Okay. Very good. Your first lesson is to be the horizontal. Yeah, this is literally the same thing as before. I keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Okay, yes. Well, I think it's like I'm not sure what I can do now is the thing. Wrong press only B. I gotta move somehow, my man. And a vertical slice, which speed run through this, and then we'll get outside and wrap it up. Because, yeah. Kind of surprising that, but 'tis fine. Very good keep thrusting. Yeah, no, I think we're going to end this one here, actually. I'm aware it's on the shorter side, but it's, I don't think there's much else. Next to the spin attack. Ooh. Hold B briefly to build up your strength, then release it. Or rotate L1 and press B. Ooh, okay. Very good. More keep it up. So, that... And then this is a parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, then press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. Target with ZL and watch closely for A, okay. Very good, now finally the jump attack. Draw your sword to target and press A. Very good, come at me once more. That was a fine display. And yes, a sense of certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the feats of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Naimori. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero's sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man that entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, the sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with a desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Naimori. Okay. Well, I think with that, we are now fully versed in how to be a cool swordsmaster, so we'll head on outside, we will save, and next time we shall head into the mountains. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out a bunch and lets me know you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. But until next time, Lord said all that aside, I really hope you've enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.